my dream job, I need work experience. I need to develop professional skills, also coaching and mentoring, some certifications and CV rewrite too. Internship opportunities would help me greatly.
Join Momentum. Everything you're looking for in one place. Licensed work tools, personalized career roadmap, work shadowing, weekly coaching calls, practical self-paced trainings, verifiable work reference, career workshops, mock interviews, CV rebranding, and LinkedIn profile optimization. This is the real deal. Why worry about shopping for your career needs when you can get everything and more in one place? Join Momentum is a career acceleration program that focuses on practical training and certifications, work shadowing and experience, coaching and mentoring, and personalized career roadmap. For more details on how to start, call +442 045 380 208 or book a discovery call with us on our website www.joinmomentum.co.uk. Follow us on Instagram at join_momentum UK.
Are you an expert in your field, or do you provide professional services and consultation? Do you have knowledge that someone would be willing to pay for? Do you know how to monetize that knowledge and turn it into a sustainable online business? You're not alone. Many professionals find it challenging to create a profitable online business around their expertise. But now, there's a solution. Subscribe to the Customer Skills Consultation app waitlist and download the Knowledge Monetization Toolkit packed with practical strategies and real-world examples that will help you monetize your skills, knowledge, and create a sustainable online income. Whether you're a coach, consultant, author, speaker, teacher, or any other type of expert, this ebook will give you the tools and guidance you need to succeed. Don't wait any longer to monetize your knowledge. Join our waitlist now and take the first step towards creating a sustainable online income. Visit www.cashmyskills.com.
Hello, my name is Victor Shonde. I'm the founder of Join Momentum. Join Momentum is a skills development and digital agency. Our focus is on developing and empowering individuals and partnering with businesses to scale. The Join Momentum Career Accelerator Program is a 6-month work experience program designed for career transitioners, job seekers, adult learners, graduates, or anyone looking to launch or transition to a career in digital technology. The 6-month program provides and focuses on digital work experience, confidence building, portfolio development, and of course, there are other things like CV branding, LinkedIn optimization that comes as part of the program. The reason why the Career Accelerator program is quite impactful is because anyone that joins the program essentially is applying to work with our team members within the organization at Join Momentum. You work with our designers, our developers, our researchers, our testers, our BAs, including myself, from a product development perspective. So what you're getting is deep experience and knowledge beyond certifications or training or whatever it is that people get. The exchange program has proven to be transformative for people who have come on the program because within the space of 3 months, we expect you to be interview ready, job ready, and we'll support you with one-on-one coaching, mock interviews. We have a huge portal called the Career Transformation Hub with so much resources and information to help you to, when you land the job, to make sure that you're not just getting the job, but you are able to thrive and excel in the job. On skills development, we have three offerings: the Career Accelerator Program, the Bootcamp, and we have self-paced training. Self-paced training allow anyone to log into our website, buy a course, take the training, and get the value from it. Our bootcamps are self-paced inclusive. However, we have instructor-led live training classes with expert coaches from all around the world. Our coaches work with global brands and they have deep expertise and experience in their areas of expertise or discipline. Our bootcamp lasts between 4 to 6 weeks to 8 weeks, depending on the discipline. So if you're looking at transitioning to become a business analyst, user researcher, scrum master, an agile coach, a cybersecurity expert, data analyst, and so on and so forth, why don't you check our website and see one of our bootcamps upcoming? So, are you willing to launch a career in technology, but you don't have confidence, you have no experience, you're not quite sure about your transferable skills, you have no maybe background training, or even if you have certification, you're not sure what those really translate to in the actual, in the practical sense of things? Or are you willing to increase your earning potential, your earning capacity? I'm talking you want to earn 5, 6, even 7 figures in places like Africa, but you're not sure how to go about it. Why don't you check out our Career Accelerator program, right? And the good thing about it, even if you don't want the Career Accelerator program, if it's maybe too expensive or you're looking at pricing, try one of our boot camps and you can upgrade to the Career Accelerator program from there. I'm looking forward to see you there.
Hello, everyone. My name is Collins Edigin. I have a PhD in history. I'm also a cloud solution architect. I have the AWS solution architect certification. So in this my presentation, I'm going to discuss a very, very important and timely topic. The topic is actually titled, "Is Cloud Computing the New Frontier in Digital Technology?" I'm sure some of you will be asking, cloud computing, what does it mean? So in this my presentation, I'm going to give a brief general overview of what cloud computing means and why it is the new frontier when it comes to tech. So the world of technology has experienced continuous transformation in the way computing resources are acquired, priced, and what utilized. In the past, organization, individuals either maintain their own servers or on premises or rented computing resources from third-party vendors on fixed contract. So in the past, when you need servers, when you need computing technology, you had to either rent it on fixed contract, on long-term contract. The problem is that it was not flexible. Organization had to they had to manage their own servers, and through this process it was actually much more expensive. They had to have every time engineers who will monitor the servers, and it was more expensive. They were always experiencing downtimes. But at the moment, computing, most organizations are actually outsourced this. So right now, in fact, neither of this was actually convenience, because organization incurred use costs. You should know one thing about organization: it's all about profit, profit, profit. Even individuals right now, we want to minimize costs. So how can we access computing technology with the minimal amount of cost? That's where cloud computing came into has now become the game changer in tech. So for many, cloud computing has been the game changer as it has accelerated the potentials of many firms. So why is cloud computing important? Is that it has reduced costs. Organizations do not have to own and manage their own servers. They can actually outsource this on in very at very very flexible contract. So a firm could want computing and this resources for just 30 minutes. They could just pay for that 30 minutes. They are not managing any servers. They don't have to pay for long-term contract. In the past, like I said, organization may just need computing computing technology for say 30 minutes, and they have to pay for 5 years. So this was not flexible, and this was expensive. So cloud computing is actually the game changer in tech. But you may want to ask, what is actually cloud computing? What is you have heard of in the cloud? Yeah, there's in the cloud. What does it actually mean? Cloud computing simply means storing data and accessing computing resources over the internet. So, like I said, we are moving from internet-based tech rather than this remote tech that a company it's just like a person having like a generator in his house. So with a generator, the person is actually generating power on his own. But a person can actually outsource it. And for example, I'm just using an example. If you need power for say 30 minutes, you could just pay someone for this in power for 30 minutes. It's just like our this in internet. We all buy data. Some persons actually buy data for a month, for 1 week. What or if you actually need data for just 10 minutes? Would it not be more convenient if you just need data for just 10 minutes and you actually pay for that 10 minutes? In the past, organization had to maintain their own server. So they had to be maintaining servers, and they had to or some organization had to sign long-term contract. Like I said, this was not convenient and this was expensive. So cloud computing simply means storing data and accessing computing resources over the internet. You can think of cloud computing as connecting to someone's else server, or what digital service, just for a while. So you are just connecting to someone's server. It's just for me needing server, needing computing and this resources for just 30 minutes. And somebody actually allow me use their server for 30 minutes, and I just pay for that 30 minutes. I don't have to manage my own server. I don't have to have this engineer that will be night and day managing it. I don't have to sign a long-term contract. So, and it's very, very flexible. So we are going to ask ourselves, what is cloud computing? Like I said, cloud computing is just basically using someone else's computer for a while. So if you need resources for just 30 minutes, you could actually pay for cloud technology for 30 minutes. You don't have to sign long-term contract, and you don't have to manage your own server. So for cloud computing, it's more cost effective. You can scale faster. So for an organization want to move to the market, maybe they have finished product and they want to move to the market. They could actually just pay for resources and just get their goods to the market. So you now have firms focusing on their core business. In the past, you had, for example, a bank. A bank is a financial institution. They are dealing with customers, basic credit and everything. But do you know that a bank will now have an engineering team managing their own servers? When I mean servers, is that every organization they have their own system. They use computers. They have to get the internet, their softwares. How do all these organizations connect? So in the past, they had engineers who were managing their server 24/7. But right now, they can actually outsource this. They don't have to get engineers managing their servers. They could just outsource it and focus on their core business. So my definition of cloud computing, it means storing data, accessing resources over the internet. Like I said, in the past, they were actually managing resources on premises. So in their premises, they had their own servers. But right now, they could just go online. When they are paid for computing and this, resources. They could just manage it over the internet, just like we do for our data. For example, we all have, if on our phone we have what data, but we don't have server. We don't know where it's coming from, but we just connect to the different internet vendors. We're talking about in Nigeria, we're talking about MTN, Globalcom, in the UK, Vodafone, and the likes. So we don't have to manage our own server, which is, but in our case, we have to, in some cases, some persons have to sign long-term contracts. Some persons buy data for a month, some persons buy for a year. But what if a firm needs it for just 1 hour? What if they need it for just 2 days? You should know that all this data, they are quite expensive. So with cloud technology, one is actually another person is managing the server, so it's actually cheaper for them. I've not gone to the advantages. Even when I talk about the advantage, I will discuss more of that. I'm still talking about what is cloud computing. I will soon go to the principles of cloud computing. How does it work? So basically, I've been talking about what is cloud computing. So we're just saying connecting to another person's computer over the internet. So for organization, so you can select any location. So you are not restricted. So you can actually connect to servers if you're in Africa, if you're in Europe, if you're in America. So it's global. So it's actually global. But right now, and there are different cloud and vendors. You have AWS, that is Amazon Web Services. Amazon Web Services is kind of like the most popular, but there are other ones. There are Microsoft Azure. You also have Google. We have different. So these are cloud providers. So with cloud providers, organizations do not have to manage their own server. They can actually connect, and they could use it and it's flexible. If they need it for 1 day, they could only pay for just 1 day. So the next part I want to talk about is the principles of cloud computing. How does it work? How do we connect? How do we connect? So one thing about the principles of cloud computing is that there's a principles of virtualization. What does that mean? Users connect to data servers from their local devices and access computing resources. So usually, big giant cloud provider, they have servers, big servers, and these servers, they are connected in what? Data centers. Data centers, it composed of a large number of computers. So you could have a very big room composed of a lot of servers. Then there's a technology called what? Virtualization. With that virtualization, you could actually connect to that server when you actually pay and everything to your from your device, from at work to your computer. So through the principles of virtualization, the individuals, organization could actually connect to the data centers, and the data centers actually contain of a large number of servers. So for the avoidance of doubt, virtualization is the division of the hardware resources of a single server into smaller units. That's just a complex term, but you have a large servers, and you can actually divide it into, because it's not possible to connect to everything. So through that medium, organizations could actually connect, so they could connect to different parts of the servers. Basically, the principles of virtualization, it enables organization, firms to actually connect to this large, would I say a database, large data center, and they could actually connect to the internet. And because of this data center, they are well maintained, well managed. In principles of issues of downtime is also common. So with cloud computing, it makes organization makes more profit, and they could focus on their core business instead of having to manage servers, pay for long-term contract and everything. So it makes things more flexible, and they could manage costs.
star feature on this episode, Iyabo Umar Lawal. She is a technology professional with over 20 years' experience in various sectors, including financial services and consulting. Prior to First Bank Nigeria, Iyabo started her working career in the United Kingdom, mainly in the public sector, before moving into technology. She worked in various organizations and roles as an Oracle analyst programmer, a technical manager, a software tester, and as a rent account manager before moving back to Nigeria. She joined Accenture as a senior consultant in technology consulting and then moved to First Bank Nigeria, where she held various roles. She was the pioneer quality assurance lead, leading the software development unit of the bank, where they delivered several software solutions, managed different bank-wide transformation projects, and worked as a technology program manager. She has consistently recorded successes in delivering software application solutions, aligning project deliverables with key business results. She is a certified project management professional with the Project Management Institute and the former Vice President, Social Good, Project Management Institute. She is an associate member of Women in Management, Business and Public Sector, and presently an independent IT consultant. Her additional interests are in training and facilitation programs, technology recruitment, and talent acquisition. In Join Momentum as an associate, she joined the program in 2022 and has worked with several teams in delivering different products that have been recognized even at Microsoft. This was her first experience working in a fully remote capacity as an IT professional. Projects worked on at Join Momentum is Agile for Startups, Hiring Portal, Media Team. On her advice to anyone considering applying for Join Momentum work experience, she would encourage them to apply and not miss the opportunity. She would let them know that it is a fantastic place to learn new skills if one is open to exploring available opportunities. She is currently the founder and CEO of Perfra Lingerie, whose mantra is to make the fuller bust woman beautiful by providing services to include consultation, production of lingerie, and a bra sizing application. Her major life experience is the conception and birthing of a son after 8 years of waiting. Her hobbies are reading, traveling, and she coaches informally.
So the next aspect which I want to go into is the advantage of cloud computing. What are the advantages of cloud computing? I'm sure I've mentioned some of them. Ability to rent virtual servers from cloud providers. This is straightforward. So the organization could actually rent virtual servers. So so an organization they are not managing the servers. Amazon is actually the one managing it. They are just paying for it, so they can actually focus on their business. So this enables this organization to focus on their core business without having to worry about managing servers and other IT infrastructures. You know that it's not only servers, database, machine learning products, networking. So it makes things cheaper. In the modern world, most of the organizations depend on what? Tech for their daily operation. For example, this presentation is powered by what? Tech. You are using internet, you are using servers. servers, and someone is actually paying for it. In the past, organizations had their own servers, which was more expensive, but right now they can actually outsource it. So with this, it's actually cheaper. So given the rise in the demand for what digital technology, cloud cloud services have become very, very important for this organization. Organization want to manage costs, so they will do everything humanly possible as long as they know that they can actually access compute resources cheaply and it's efficient. So most organizations, instead of managing their own server, they are moving to the cloud. They are connecting to they are connecting to cloud providers for their internet, for their software, for their all different form of computing resources. Like I said, database, networking, machine learning tools, and everything. So it makes everything cheaper. So they could just focus on their core business instead of managing servers and doing their core business. So another major benefit is scalability of cloud resources. I mentioned that severally. If an organization wants cloud computing, want resources for just 2 days, 3 days, they could actually just pay for it. They could actually pay for it. They don't have to manage long-term contracts. So, and two, you are talking about different firms. Yes, you have big firms who need it all year round, but you have small firms, and the small firm could need it from 9 to 6. And two, when you talk about scalability, for example, organization could sign there different kind of contract that between 9 to 6, the organization could know that during the summer period they need more internet services, they need larger and this gigabyte. They could actually just pay for that. During the winter period, they need less. So it's actually scalable. Organization could sign a contract whereby between 9 to maybe, for example, an organization could be doing sales perhaps between 10th and 20th, and during that period their website is very, very busy. So they could actually sign a major contract, and so that during that period that there's a lot of attention during that period, they could actually just pay for it. Then after which, when there's less attention in their website, they could so it manages the different demand. When there's peak period, they could actually pay more. When they are not on peak, they could actually pay less. But before, in the past, they will pay the same amount. We made it more expensive. But right now, because right now cloud technology is on demand, so during peak medicine period, they could actually pay more. During off peak, they could actually pay less, which makes it cheaper. But unlike before, whereby they have to sign long-term medicine contract at the same rate, and most time those rates was always high. You understand? And always high. So it makes everything cheaper. The third one is pricing. I've already mentioned, if scalability and pricing, they are closely connected. Pricing benefit for massive economy of scale. The reason why cloud and this technology is very important, because it's very, very, very cheap. It's very, very cheap because you have for example, Amazon they already have a data center. They already have it. Then different people connecting to it. So organization benefit from the massive economic of scale, because Amazon, if one person want to manage their own data center, they will actually pay more. But one data center, they are using it to manage like 1,000 persons. You understand? So through that principle of economic of scale, it makes everything cheaper, because different people are actually connecting to the server. So because cloud technology is actually cheaper. It's actually cheaper. So for example, Amazon Web Service, they actually use pay as you go. I've said that before. This means that their service, you can actually pay for the minutes. In fact, they are actually moving from the minute billing to by the seconds. So it makes everything cheaper. Since this in 2017, a few of their service, just like Lambda, are moved to per second billing. This pricing model are made computing resources, like I said, affordable to not only big organization but to companies, and even private what individuals. So it makes everything cheaper. So because a lot of persons, it's just like, for example, I have a book. If I'm the only person using the book and I'm going to charge one person, the person, the person, if one person, so that person will pay more. But if there are 20 person using one book, so I will divide the cost by that 20 person, which makes it what cheaper. So that's what I mean by benefit for massive economies of scale. Then the fourthly, we talk about increased speed and agility. Well, I've already said it, they are cloud technology, because they have a massive data center. It's actually speed and what agility. Whenever they need it, they get it. It's 24 hours. So organization can say, okay, we need it in the morning, in the afternoon, we don't need it. So it's speed is very fast, and what agility closely related to this is stop guessing capacity. When organization managing their own servers, like I said, in the mornings, or perhaps they could need more. In the evening, they could actually, for example, in the past, organization, you go to some organization and they tell you that the server is down, the system is down, or the system is slow. Why? For example, the capacity, for example, they actually need more. So that's why their system is slow. For example, they actually need more capacity. Their data center is not generating enough resources for their computing needs. But with AWS, it's there. They give you enough. You just have to say, okay, this is what they give you enough. Is you pay as you go. So there's enough capacity. So nobody's guessing this capacity. There's no problem of the servers being slow. There's no problem of on down. It's not being there in the past. There was the problem of capacity not under what utilized. They have enough server, enough resources. But imagine a server that has the capacity of say 100 and they are using 60 and they are paying for that 60. It's not a waste. It's a waste. And or a firm are needing about 120 megabytes and they have just like this 80. So you find out that the system will be very slow. But with cloud technology, it's just like our internet. If you want to download, if they give you what you have enough. So it's because you pay as you go. So if you are using more, you pay more. If you are using less, you actually do what? Pay less. So it makes it easy. So ease of use is actually easy. It's actually easy easy to actually use. It's very simple. What do? You just connect to another person's server. Provide you just pay and they give you your username and password, and that's all. But before, you have to get your engineers. Oh, the system is faulty. You are managing, someone managing it. There's a problem. So no, is that problem. So it's actually easy of use. All you need is your username. You need to gain access. Usually it's your username and this is ID. Then trade capital expense for variable expense. When I make capital expense, a company manage their own server is what capital expense, right? Then a company, but you can trade capital expense for variable expense. But when they are paying, when with the pay as you go model, it's variable expense. For the economists, the accountants, they know the difference between capital expense and capital expense are made to like technology, like industry, machineries. When they manage their own server, it's like a capital project. The thing is there, there's a warehouse, there has to be enough power there. Once there's any equipment get missing, it's a capital project. It's a capital project. But right now, it's just like variable, but with cloud and this technology, it's basically variable technology. They are just paying as you go. Another one is go global in minutes. Deploy application around the world. Like I said, deploy application. Cloud technology. You need your server in South Africa. You need it in Europe. You need it in America. The major cloud servers, they have data centers around the world. In Africa, I know they have in South Africa. We can manage the South African market. So so cloud users in Africa, they can connect to the South African server. In Europe, I know they have AWS, for example, they have in London. I think they have in Brussels. They have in America, they have a lot. So they can go global in minutes, and they can connect around the world. When a company have their own this data center, it's just for that area, and it's actually restricted. But with cloud technology, so for example, a company has firms in Nigeria, in Brazil, in the UK, they will have to have data centers in the different branches, and now connect this thing to them. But with AWS, no, all they have to do is that they have to connect to individually. They have to connect to AWS, but they just try to connect to the data center closer what to them. So there are a lot of advantages of cloud and this computing. I've already mentioned this, but like they said, anything that have advantage also have disadvantage. What are the few disadvantages? Is a loss of control, because AWS, for example, a lot of organizations, they actually back up their files with this AWS. So you have AWS having access to their file, although there are always legal agreement whereby all those their files don't get disclosed and everything. You don't think they are actually data protection laws, but some organization actually aware that a third party will have access to their file. You could also have security risks. It's still closely associated with it, because, for example, if an hacker is able to hack AWS, able to hack Amazon, able to hack Azure, you understand. So they also seek security, but most of these organizations, I tell you, in terms of, because they have data protection laws, so that is the concerning that their file get missing, or a third party having access to their file and use it against them, is I say is quite slim, because there are laws associated with it. Then security risks. AWS, the most cloud provider, I tell you, every day they are 24/7. They are mitigating against risk. You hardly hear that someone hacked their website. But I'm sure every day, a lot of firms, you hear that their website was hacked, their servers were hacked. But for cloud provider, I'm telling you, 24/7, they have the best technology. It's almost impossible. Data loss, sometimes in the process of backing up their data, it could be lost. The accumulated cost is that, because you pay by the second. So imagine an organization saying they pay by the second, they are using. By the end of the month, they have discovered that they have used, because it's so easy when they are using their own servers, or they are renting a server. They know that, okay, they are going to pay so and so, a fixed contract, they are going to pay this amount. But because in AWS, they pay you pay by the second, you pay by the minute. So people, just some organization will say, okay, it's cheap, and the for cloud services, it's always very cheap. So because it's cheap, a lot of people could just be using it, and it could lead to accumulated costs. Then dependent on internet and this connection, yes, because you have your phone, you have your on-premises computer, you have to connect to cloud and this services, to their data centers. So you are not doing it on premises, so there must be internet. If you don't have internet, you cannot connect. You cannot connect. But in this day and age, internet is something that we all have. So I don't think that there should be any problem. So like I said, there are pros and there are cons, but I think the pros outweigh the cons, because given the advanced nature of this cloud and this servers, so most of the risks associated with, they have been mitigated every day. Most cloud medicine provider, they are trying to become better. So I've hardly ever heard of any data loss. I've not heard of any hackers hacking their site. So I believe that it's almost 100% secure. So my topic is cloud computing the new frontier? Yes, it's a new frontier, because organizations are no longer managing their own server. They are moving to the cloud for scalability, for cost, and the greater speed to the market. So that's my presentation. Thank you so much.
see me coming, they shout hallelujah. Every day it be like a new year. Overseas they want chop me like suya.
Are you an expert in your field, or do you provide professional services and consultation? Do you have knowledge that someone would be willing to pay for? Do you know how to monetize that knowledge and turn it into a sustainable online business? You're not alone. Many professionals find it challenging to create a profitable online business around their expertise. But now, there's a solution. Subscribe to the Cashmore Skills Consultation app waitlist and download the Knowledge Monetization Toolkit packed with practical strategies and real-world examples that will help you monetize your skills, knowledge, and create a sustainable online income. Whether you're a coach, consultant, author, speaker, teacher, or any other type of expert, this ebook will give you the tools and guidance you need to succeed. Don't wait any longer to monetize your knowledge. Join our waitlist now and take the first step towards creating a sustainable online income. Visit www.cashmyskills.com.
To get my dream job, I need work experience. I need to develop professional skills, also coaching and mentoring, some certifications and CV rewrite too. Internship opportunities would help me greatly.
Join Momentum. Everything you're looking for in one place. Licensed work tools, personalized career roadmap, work shadowing, weekly coaching calls, practical self-paced trainings, verifiable work reference, career workshops, mock interviews, CV rebranding, and LinkedIn profile optimization. This is the real deal. Why worry about shopping for your career needs when you can get everything and more in one place? Join Momentum is a career acceleration program that focuses on practical training and certifications, work shadowing and experience, coaching and mentoring, and personalized career roadmap. For more details on how to start, call +442 045 380 208 or book a discovery call with us on our website www.joinmomentum.co.uk. Follow us on Instagram at join_momentum UK.